Hello YouTube, just want to address a couple of things. If you have a look at that bottom right hand side load indicator, if I turn everything off, bar the inverter, our no load current of just running the inverter on its own is around 400 milliamps at 24 volts, and it's not strictly 24 volts, is it? It's more like 25.9. So what we got, 0.4 amps at 25.9 volts. That's roughly that's the nominal voltage. And what we're trying to figure out here is how many watt hours or kilowatt hours does that device, or would that device, consume if left on for a month. So I'm just going to say 30 days, because most of the months are 31 days. So, ooh, drop my lid. So having done some quick maths, each hour you're going to be using 10.36 watt hours of power to keep that on standby. For 24 hours you're going to be using 248.6 watt hours, and for 30 days of running that inverter, so 30 days, we are using 7.459 kilowatt hours. Wow. Okay, not as bad as I thought it'd be, considering we are running a 24 volt system. But in order to run the only pure sine wave inverter I have, we're stepping it down to 12 volts on a solid state converter. So wow, yeah, 248 watts to leave it running for 24 hours. And I would admit, not this month, month before, I left it on all month. I didn't switch it off once, and that was just leaving it on the whole time, and if there's no load, then there's no load. I would admit, if I do leave the shed open before I go to bed and lock up the shed, I will switch the inverter off, because there's no need for it to be on all night. But sooner or later that inverter will have to be left on permanently if I'm going to expand what my off-grid battery system will power within the house. But that's for another video. But say 7.5 kilowatts, or 7,459 watt hours consumed by that inverter on standby. I think that's quite interesting. So let me know what you think. Not that obviously it's not the most efficient way of doing it, and some inverters use more than others. My inverter is just a pure sine wave. I don't think it's even branded, but 600 watt, and it served me well. And of course it is stepped down via this beast here, 40 amp step down converter, supplied there 4mm, and goes out to the load side of the fuse board, which is going to be we'll refit that another day, and that switch is getting a bit stiff, so yeah, it's probably at it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, comment, rate, and don't look at that, look at that instead, and I will see you in my next video. Cheers.